Hello everybody and welcome back. In between episodes, I level up to level 5. I also got a Mercury card, which dropped from the little skeleton that we'll see right outside. The bonehead tower thing, whatever it's called. I'll show you it in a second. I also got... no, not here. I got 2 magic gauntlets. These dropped from the worms that I was fighting. They just raise your intelligence by 10. You can have 1 on each arm. Literally all I did was fight those worms and a couple of the bone skeleton guys on my way over there and back and whatnot. They also drop antidotes, which is a much more common drop, so I have a bunch of those as well. But yes, I was correct in stating that you do have to have 1 of each card, an action and an attribute card. So now I can show off what the cards do, or what this combination of cards does anyways. If you press L, you will activate it. Now if you look up in the top left, my blue bar, that's my magic. So if I use it, this one happens to be a flame whip, which is pretty neat. It uses magic, so if I keep using it and using it and using it, eventually I won't be able to use it anymore. Your magic does recover over time, and of course if you come into a save room it'll fully replenish it. The flame whip is pretty good, unless enemies are not weak to fire. See, I did 13 damage to him, and then I did 24 without the flame whip. You can just hit L again to deactivate it. And that guy that I just killed was the guy that dropped the Mercury card. So, and this is basically all I did for, I don't know, like 20 minutes. It's very slow process, but you know, I don't care. You didn't have to see it, so it's not that big a deal. You guys can find a much better way to level. You can just kill a bunch of these guys or do whatever you gotta do. Something I did not show off last time was the map. We started at the very top, and then we fell all the way down, and now we're here, where that little flashing thing is. That's us. The red room is a save room. The blue rooms are just rooms. So when I said that we'd be getting 100% map completion, this is what I meant. This is all we've been to so far. We'll eventually get to more. Now we can't go this way because we cannot jump high enough to get up there. So this is not the way that we need to be going. I'm sure you've noticed that Nathan is slow as hell. Oh, and here's a dagger. This is the alt weapon that I was talking about before. If you hold up, I believe, and then press your attack, you'll use it. And that does in fact use a heart. So I was right about that. Ow. So the dagger, most people don't use it. It's not very good. It's never been really good, except for maybe the first Castlevania game. I could see a few places to use it in, but eventually we'll get some more useful ones. Now, I don't remember a lot of this game. I'm pretty sure this guy actually, this Earth Demon, gives you a card. Oh god, he's much tougher than I remember. I even leveled up for this. Oh jeez. I wonder if he's weak to fire. Oh yeah, he is. Alright, sorry. What I was saying before is you might notice that Nathan is really slow. We will be fixing that eventually. There is an item you can get to move faster. So, and it might be right here actually. Yes, dash boots. So if you tap forward twice, you actually run, and that's way, way better. I don't know why they wait to give it to you as an item. They couldn't just let you dash at the beginning, but I didn't make this game, so yeah. Like I said, that Earth Demon, I'm pretty sure he drops a card. I don't remember which one it is. I don't know if it's any good, probably not, because it's at the beginning of the game. But we will be getting all of them, so I'll probably just farm stuff off screen, so you don't have to watch it. If we get it during gameplay, that's great. If not, I'll just get it later. That was a potion. I'm probably just going to use the Flame Whip for a lot of this, just because I have it. I don't really think it's that useful. I mean, it is, but it's not at the same time. Because some things have like an immunity to certain things, like they won't be hurt by fire, but they'll be hurt by ice. Because there, yes, will be different attributes that you can get. But for now, we'll just use it. Oh, I don't get hit by those often, but I guess I'm glad we did. Show off poison. I am poisoned right now. If I turn off my thing, you can see I'm purple. I'm taking damage constantly. It will eventually go away over time. I'll show that off. Yeah, see there, it's gone. But if you don't want to take all the damage, because even though it's only one, that can add up quite drastically, you can just go in here and use an antidote. We did pick up some cotton clothes. They're not that great. They actually are a lot better than what we have, though, which is nothing. So we're gonna throw that on. Oops. So yeah, let's continue. I will probably check the map more often than I need to. This game's relatively straightforward at first because you're limited by your abilities, and right now you don't really have any abilities. Oh, and that does remind me. If you go into your magic items, these are the items that I was referring to earlier. Now we have the dash boots, which allows us to run. There will be other things that will allow us to do other cool things, but we won't spoil that right now. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going, but I can't imagine that it's gonna be too difficult to figure it out. I might have missed a save room, which would have been very beneficial, but that's okay. I have switched over to a controller for this. In the Pokemon playthrough, I used a keyboard, and for the first episode I was using the keyboard, but I decided to try a controller because this kind of game has a lot more action, so you can't just spam, you know, the same button like in Pokemon. But we'll see how it goes. So far it's better, I think. And it looks like this place was just a dead end. And it was. There might be breakable walls in this game, but we'll get to that stuff later. That's like hidden stuff, and I don't even know if they exist in this game or not. I did just level up. They didn't show a level up yet. Doesn't really do much. It increases your stats, obviously, but like it just kind of shows you, hey, you level up, and then you continue. It doesn't tell you what stats increased, but basically all of your stats increased by 10, I believe, for the most part. So that's how that goes. We can't get through here yet, or ever probably. We have to come from the other side. And I am sorry if the buttons are loud. I know you could hear the keyboard a lot when I was playing Pokemon, or at least I could. But you could probably hear the buttons from this controller a lot more, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, you could probably level up here too. These guys probably also give you 1 experience. Let's see. 583, 582. Yep, so you could just sit here and do this all day as well, but obviously it's not that useful. So let's just grab this. MP max. I think the other thing we grabbed earlier was an HP max up, and it brought us to 160, and that brought us to 160 for our MP. Excuse me. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, let's just continue up. I do think I missed a couple things down here. I'm actually gonna go back down a little. Oh, darn bonehead. Okay, so this was a save room. And actually, we're just gonna end it right there. It's already been 11 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep these a little shorter than the Pokemon episodes. But we saw how that happened with Pokemon. I was gonna try and keep those at like 10 minutes also, and it didn't work. But we'll see. This game's not nearly as long. So, yeah. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.